I could afford at the time I was looking for the bike. I'm a firm believer in your toys. You shouldn't have to finance your toys. So I didn't want to take out a loan on a bike, and I wanted to use something I could afford and pay cash for. That's the main reason. Second reason, I like Sportsters. I think the raw aggression of them, the vibration, I mean, they are the essence of what Harley Davidson used to be years ago. They all were small bikes, Sportsters, that kind of thing since 1957. Pretty much been the same bike. So there's a lot of nostalgia with the Sportster. I guess the other reason is I've been away from motorcycling for 19 years. I got hurt really bad on my sport bike I had when I was younger, and I never rode for a long time, and it just got to the point in my life where I decided either one, I'd forgotten about the pain, two, I didn't care about the pain I went through, and three, I didn't have somebody around that I promised that would have to take care of me if something happened like the last time. So I looked around in the cold months for a good affordable Sportster that I could afford in my price range, and I found this one down in Cincinnati. It's a 883 standard, but it's been punched up. It's got some performance mods on it. It's got the 1200 kit. It's got the short shock pipes. It's got a Kyrkin hypercharger intake, and with a K&N filter with a stinger on top of that, which gives it a lot of airflow, and just a ton of chrome. I mean, this thing's chromed out. Not a whole lot more you can chrome on it. So I fell in love with this one and I bought it, and put a lot of miles on it. As you can, I don't know if you can see it, but tonight on this ride I'm gonna break 30,000 miles on this Sportster. I got it, it had 24,630 miles on it. So I've been doing a lot of riding this season. That's typically what happens the first time you get a bike. You ride the crap out of it. You've been away from it a while. But I really enjoy it. The one thing I will say is you're going to get a lot of crap when you ride a Sportster from the other Harley people. You'll actually get more crap from Harley people than you will from sport bike riders. For some reason, Harley people think if you ride a Sportster, A, you're a girl, or you're not a real Harley rider because you're not riding a big couch around. Now, I don't think that way. I like the bigger Harleys. Would I want an electric glide, a big 20 model, a big 900-pound monster? No, that's not for me. Do I like the glides and Softails? Sure, but they were out of my price range for one, and two, I didn't want a big bike. I wanted something I could flick around that I was kind of used to with my sport bike I used to have. So that's why I ended up on this Sportster. It sits up high. It's not a hugger. I'm pretty much flat-footed when I come to a stop. And I've just been having a blast with it. It's fun to ride. It does what it's supposed to do. It gets a lot of attention. It's quick. I mean, it'll go over 120 miles an hour. That's as fast as Speedo goes, and it'll go that. So I did not really buying a Harley to go fast. I like to go about 50, 60 miles an hour. You know, but it is what it is. Anyway, I thought I'd have a brief talk about why I ended up with the Sportster and why I like the Sportster with the handling, the size of it. And no, I will say, 2-up. I was really surprised how well it did 2-up, because I'm not a small feller by any stretch of the reason, but with my girlfriend and me on it, the bike does fine. Actually, we've got a new seat coming tomorrow, which is going to make it even finer, and some floorboards for her in the back, which I moved to the front, but I got to get her some more. So 2-up, it does absolutely fine. So if you're thinking about getting a Sportster, go get one. Don't worry about what other people say. Enjoy life. Ride a Sportster. It's a Harley to the bone. That's it. Have a good evening.